Hello loyal fans and subscribers, Ninamori Fanboy here. This is another battle against my cousin / rival Tyler. I kinda... How do I want to word this? I had an idea for a team like this one a long time ago, and I made a key member of this team a long time ago. It's probably obvious. It's like the only Pokemon I've never used on one of my teams before. But if you're unaware what it is, I won't spoil it for you, I suppose. Tyler looks like he's bringing, no, he's used Haxorus, but he didn't use it against me because I lost so quickly because I'm a noob. Not really a noob, but I'm just terrible compared to Tyler. I think everyone else is, he's used everyone else against me. Without any further delays, let's see what happens. Like I said, I came up with this idea a while ago, and I never implemented it. I think I came up with a few team members. Like, I wrote a list of them down, and I must have lost that list, if I even made one. I think I did, but I can't find it, and I don't usually lose lists. In fact, I usually write them on the 3DS, game notes, but whatever. Doesn't matter. This is how it is. This is the new team. Lead with Golem, Stealth Rock, Sucker Punch. I figured he might actually predict my Sucker... Oh no, the reason I went for Sucker Punch was to see if he was choiced in some way. I know they're usually scarfed. I knew it was possible that he was banded, but I assumed he's scarfed, just because when I see a Mamoswine and it's choiced, I'm assuming it's scarfed. Okay, it's faster than me. That doesn't mean much, because Machamp is pretty slow to begin with. Go for knockoff. It does quite a bit, and it actually is a choice band, which was pretty evident by the fact that Icicle Crash did that much damage to me. So I'm able to finish off with Bullet Punch. So that's good. A threat out of the way. Then again, after I knocked off its focus band, it would have been able to theoretically use Ice Shard, which I don't think it did. Otherwise, like I said, it probably would have outsped me. I figured here he would Dragon Dance or Swords Dance, so I went for Dynamic Punch. And it does indeed Dragon Dance. So he's about to take this Dynamic Punch, which he might have predicted because, as you'll see, it's holding a Lumberry. So that's a bit unfortunate. If I had something like whatever, it doesn't even matter. Bullet Punch probably won't take it out. Comes incredibly close, but misses. And I'm going to faint to this Dragon Claw. Who else do I have that can tank a hit? Oh right, Adabana. Do you know Adabana? Mega Evolve, boost defense. I didn't really even realize that Mega Venusaur's physical defense was higher than his special defense. I mean, not that it really matters, because, at the end of the day, bulk is bulk, am I right? No, I'm not. So I Giga Drain the Haxorus and surprisingly KO it. And then again, Haxorus is presumably frail. I don't know, really, though. I don't know much about Haxorus for some reason. So in comes Alakazam. And I didn't know what he planned to do, so I just let my half-dead Adabana bite the dust to this Mega Alakazam. Mega is an understatement. Good grief, this thing is a beast. Traces my thick fat, not that it matters. He goes for Psychic. I could have sworn he had Psy-Shock. Whatever. Then again, yeah, whatever. Doesn't matter. Psy-Shock would have KO'd me anyway. That's what I was saying about the defense, physical defense, special defense. Anyway, I send in Snorlax, who can tank anything that Mega Alakazam had. Even, I think, Focus Blast. I don't know. And I could have done significant damage, if not even one-hit KO'd it with Crunch. So I know the Will-O-Wisp is coming So I send in my Uber, Mega Lucario. Lol, JK, it's not really Mega Lucario, it's Drowsy, who is the new Pokemon that I trained a long time ago in the hopes of making a cool team to work around. And after I made that team, it just vanished somehow. Months later, I see the Drowsy in my in my box, and I'm like, yeah, I was gonna make a team about this. A Trick Room team, in fact. But, as you can see, that isn't quite the case, because this team, I just made this team like a day before I had this battle with Tyler, so, you know, there's definitely symmetry going on, but I think there was more in that team that I made before if I did make that team. All evidence leads me to believe that there never was a team, but I could have sworn there was. But, whatever, it's irrelevant now. This is my first attempt at ever trying a Trick Room team with a Drowsy. So I messed up the execution of Trick Room, so I had to use Trick Room again, and then again, in order to, get it right without doing stuff. And then, fortunately, I timed it so I'll faint. That way, I'll be able to send in my slow Pokemon, and then, stuff will happen. Now, what I should have done was immediately sent out Swampert, because then he would have been poisoned by the toxic spikes. Then I wouldn't have had to face an incoming burn from this thing. I got a crit on Weezing, that's great. So it burns me, and now my Snorlax is pretty much useless. Like I said, my Snorlax has immunity, so it can't be poisoned, so it was able to be burnt. If I would have sent in my Swampert, then he would have been poisoned and wouldn't have been able to be burnt, so I could have set up all kinds of curses. And that's kind of the flow of the team, but I figured since it's levitating, maybe I shouldn't do that, but, nothing really matters anymore, so I'm just going to continue body slamming this Weezing in the hopes of paralyzing it. But it's not happening. So he's going to continue recovering hit points, and the Trick Room is still active, so my big green cat is outspeeding everything, body slamming everything, attempting to paralyze anything, but failing. He never gets paralyzed by my body slams. Never. I use like 10 of them. Never once does he get paralyzed. Trick Room ends. He'll probably KO me with this Sludge Bomb. If not, I go for a body slam. Don't hold your breath, because he's not paralyzed. It has the same chance, mind you, that Scald does to burn. How many times have you not been burnt when someone used Scald against you? If you're like me, or anyone else I know, the answer is 0. See, Swampert comes in now, gets poisoned, now he can't be burnt, so, yeah, Ty withdraws the Weezing for, I don't even know, Porygon 2, right. The reason wait a minute, what am I? Okay, yeah, I don't know. There's, not much that Porygon 2 can do to me, but at the same time, I can boost my stats, but since I'm poisoned, it's going to be very hard to pull this off, to try to, do stuff, especially when it can recover. I was faster than it for one turn, which is surprising, because Azumarill is slower than Porygon 2, yet Swampert is faster. Then again, Mega Swampert is supposed to be a fast thing with Swift Swim, so whatever. Tri Attack takes me from 170 to, holy cow, 110. You need to calm down, Porygon 2. Go for another curse. My speed is lowered 2 stages. My attack and defense are both doubled. Now I'm able to do as much damage as possible with Waterfall, but since I'm so slow and the Trick Room is not up, I have no possible way to flinch this Porygon 2. And even if I did, it can just KO me with any attack because it just does so much damage with Tri Attacks. So I think I'll die from the poison this turn. And I know for a fact Swampert is my last Pokemon. So, I just lost the battle. That's how it went down. Like I said, I had this team in the back of my mind for a while, and executing it this way, was not the appropriate way to do so, I don't think. I mean, it had potential, I think. I just didn't do it right. I mean, they're all slow, other than Drowsy. Yeah, they're all slow. So Trick Room would be good, but I need something else. I really wish I had that other list. I know it existed. I know it had to exist. But unfortunately it doesn't anymore. Maybe I'll just make a new list, because I think I threw this team together pretty quickly. So I'll try doing that. I like the Drowsy. Drowsy and Hypno have always been one of my favorite psychic types. I don't know why, I guess just because they're kind of bulky, and I kind of like bulky psychic types, even though that's not really a good thing. It's like a physical, or a defensive ice type. But yeah, the another battle against Tyler. Not much to say about his team. It was pretty, I mean, the Porygon 2 and Weezing just tanked my whole team pretty much. Yeah, Haxorus did work. Mega Alakazam, I mean, what's to say about Mega Alakazam? Yeah, check out Tyler's channel. The link is in the description. We've had many battles. We've he's narrated some, so check out his point of view when he uploads them. I'll leave that link down below as well. And I think that's all I have to say. So, thank you for watching the whole video, and so long.